Okay guys, here we go. Almost about 5 seconds to go. Which one will hit? So it hits our buy order. So it goes through our buy order. Look at that. Hello guys, and welcome back to our video, our new tutorial about forex trading. So today I'm gonna teach you about how to trade in forex using news trading. So I'm gonna teach you about news trading, especially on US dollar Canada pairs. So the good thing for this particular trading is we will give you live trading using our EA or our robot, the robot that we program using especially on trading with the news, right? So we'll be using about buy stop and sell stop mode using this particular EA. So go through with me guys. Later on in my screen, we're going to catch you about live trading for the US dollar and Canada pairs. So because this particular trading is special only for Canada pairs, all right? So if you haven't subscribed on this particular channel, so make sure to subscribe because we give you a lot of trading strategies on forex trading. So make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you can have and you can see most of our trading strategy that we will share in this particular channel. All right, so make sure guys don't forget and share if this video is learning for you. All right, go through with me in my screen. So we will going to teach you live trading using news trading, especially on US dollar Canada. All right, okay guys, I'm already in my screen in my MT4. So we will going to trade this particular news here, Canadian US dollar pairs. All right, so because in Canadian we have overnight rate, so possible that the market will shoot up or shoot down. So we will going to use buy stop and sell stop order, so using our EA. All right, so our EA here, so you can download this and then install. So Pips Plus Price Action EA. So we already have here, I already installed that over here. So I will be using and follow the time here. So this is the time here. So if you need this EA, you can comment down below. So I will send this to you, this particular EA copy. Then once you like it, I will be sending it to you so you can download. So in another video, there is training tutorials for this EA, how to use this particular EA. Alright, so this is a trade time. I'll be using 16, about 11 p.m. is about 17 in the server. So I'll be setting up about 16 50, right? Or okay, 16:45, about 15 minutes, 16:50. Here is about 17:10. Right, so 10 minutes after the news. Right, I'm still holding this. Right, so actually I would just load up my settings here. Right, and this is my settings. So I wanted to profit about 40 pips and stop loss about 10 pips. Right, so I will be opening up the trade on my buy stop 10 pips and then sell stop 10 pips as well. So I will be changing the time here. It's about now 16:20. Our time of the news will be 17 military time. Alright, so this is 11 p.m. It's 8 a.m. in the US. Alright, so I will be changing that to 16. So the time here is 16:20. I will be changing that to 16:50, right? And then 17 time 17:10. So 17 is the time to open up the trade, to open up the news, right? So this is how is it. So 10 pips, and then my stop loss will be 10 pips and take profit be 40, and then my trailing stop will be 20 and trailing start will be 20 and trailing stop will be 40. And then every steps means the purpose of this trailing stop on here is that the moment I reach that particular profit, so it will lock that particular profit. That is the purpose of the trailing stop, right? So I'll click that over here, and then we'll wait for the news to arrive is about 11 a.m. in the US, or by our server is about 1700, right? So that's the purpose, right? So this is the time here. So we will be wait for the time 1650. Now we are already at 1621, waiting for the news on Canadian dollar versus US dollar. Alright, so we'll be seeing overnight rate for the Canadian US dollar trade. Alright, so we will be wait for the time to arrive is about 40 minutes. We'll be wait. Alright, okay guys, it's about almost about 10 minutes left, so that almost 10 minutes left to open up our EA. So since our EAs will open up at 1650, so almost 2 minutes here, and then for the our news will be about another 10 minutes. All right, so we will wait guys to open up the trading from this EA. All right, so our buy and sell, buy stop and sell stop order. Right, okay guys, as you can see here guys, the EAs has already opened up after the time that as per our settings. All right, so you can see that over here from the current price right now is about 10 pips based on our settings right here, right? So you can see the settings by gap high and gap low, and then our TP will be take profit 40 and the stop loss will be at 40, right? So this is how is it. So from the current price 10 pips, and the sell stop will be having 10 pips stop loss, right? And then your buy stop here will be having SL about 10 pips as well as per our settings, and then the TP will be here. All right, you see that from the price here is about 40 pips, and then for the that is for buy stop. For sell stop you have about 40 pips. So that is how it works. So right now we'll be waiting for the news will be coming about almost about 10 minutes left. The news for the Canadian news, the big news for Canadian news will be coming for about 10 minutes. All right, so that's we'll be wait for that. So by the way, if you don't want to use this EA, although it's available, you can message this down the comments down, so that you can then tell me that you need this EA. All right, I will send it to you. All right, so by the way, here if you don't want this EA, you can have this manually trading here. You can do trading and then new order, and you use pending order and buy limit, buy stop and sell stop also the same, and then you just put the price, the current price that we have, and then your TP will be 10 pips as what the same as here. So but here you have presetted, you just key in what you want. So 10 pips, I want 10 pips, and then my buy stop will be at 10 pips, and then my sell stop will be at 10 pips, and then my take profit and stop loss. So the good thing here is the moment that you reach your stop loss here, you already reach your TP or take profit, the start and there is a trailing stop and trailing start and trailing stop here, right? So the moment it reach, it will be auto lock for you your profit. All right, so that's a good thing for this EA. That's why we need to use EA to set that particular, especially on news. So this EA is mainly for the news or big news and big market movements. This is good for your trading, especially on news, because you don't know whether the news whether the market will shoot up or shoot down. So we will using buy stop and sell stop order, right? By using forexfactory.com, you can see that which news having big impact. All right, so I noticed that mainly Canada pairs, Canadian US dollar and US dollar pairs having big impact, especially during this news. There is some news, right? So we will be wait for that. It's about 7 minutes now. whether the market will shoot up or shoot down. Okay, so wait for it. Okay guys, the time now is about almost time is about 2 minutes left. So as you can see here on forexfactory.com, so the overnight rate will be about 2 minutes more to go. All right, so we will see what's the market movement, either shoot up or shoot down, which one will be hit, either our buy stop order or sell stop order. All right, okay guys, here we go, almost about 5 seconds to go. Which one will hit? So it hits our buy order, so it goes through our buy order. Look at that, it happens to become a 2 buy order now. So it hits, look at that here. So this is the profit that we have. It is good for, okay, now you see, look at that, look at the profit that we have. It's about $50 now, right? So can here you can either close the trade manually, or you can leave the trade. So the sell stop is the stop loss is moving up. Look at that, you see that it's moving up. It's about 10 pips. So we will be waiting for the trade to entry. So by the way, based on your price, if let's say I'm using, you see, look at that, the TP and the SL is moving up more. You see, it is already closed now. So it closed with our 40 pips. Okay, I'll check for you. You see that. So we'll check with our 40 pips down here. You see, that's how is it. Then the sell stop is closing up. All right, so the sell stop is deleted, and then you have that, you see that, about 30 pips each, 40 pips, you can see that. So that is our earnings for this particular trade using this EA pips plus price action EA. All right, so that's how is this EA works, right? So if you need this EA, particularly in this EA buy stop and sell stop order EA, is this good for big movements market, either you are on gold, you are on GDP. It's mainly using the news here. So you can message here down of this video, you can message that you need this EA. All right, so I will send it to you. All right, so thanks. Make sure to subscribe this channel so that you can have a better entry of your during news time, especially during news time. All right, so thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks.